Anyways, as I was saying, the I have now progressed the game to a point where I'm very certain that I have discovered everything that there is in these 2/3 of the map, and I can now confidently freak your game push forward to next part of the story. I think I will hard push the main story since I'm over leveled anyways. Yeah, courtesy due to me doing all of those side quests. And then we just gonna let the game surprise us as to what it has in store for us. Because it kinda feels like we are already in late game. Yeah.
I should go to my room and check out the focus I found in that rebel
Oh,
camp.
one thing I should state. One of the main reasons as to why I was pushing for those side missions before I continue was that I do not like the main story of this game, since stuff just keeps on happening and there's no real explanation as to why. It just happens. But in this shitty weave of a story, there actually was a tiny bit of substance. Not substance, intrigue. And we finally started to reassemble Gaia. So there was finally something interesting. But I remembered that the previous game had a really immersive overworld that on its own would carry the game. But this game failed at that. All of the side missions are quite shallow and don't even feel like they impact the overall game, that you hate a certain faction. But you get these two side missions which are kinda interesting. Of one veteran that got sent to this farmer clan, but then has to help out his previous clan or a Tinnock clan. And they are like, hey, you're just a weak farmer. We don't need to respect you. But his, I guess the game wanted to go for his aura and presence, or how he carries himself, identified him as one of those veterans to train these farmers. That he had proven himself at some point. It is at least what the game tried to do, which barely was functioning. But at least knowing that that was what they were going for, the rest of the side mission was quite okay. Because we helped out a stranded squad of trainees that thought to be warriors, and got someone heavily injured. And that injured person couldn't return to its clan anymore because he basically was blind. Someone who is blind can't fight. So our veteran comrade, took him in, and then there was also a follow-up, a side quest of getting this Tinnock blind man an instrument, because he felt like he was thingamajig. Like he was just getting tempered, or pampered. He didn't just want to take stuff and wanted to give back. And since these farmers have this singing chorus. He remembered an instrument, and we helped him reassemble that instrument. So that was quite cute. And now I have forgotten the other one. Nope, it's not coming back to me. But one of the things I look forward to right now is that our Sky Clan Marshal, who lost his hand, we have gotten him a cyborg hand. So I look very much forward to what that is going to produce.
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted.
To summarize really quick, the Sons of Prometheus were some of the bandit camps which had advanced technology, were able to override machines. And I suspect, I guess this is actually a good point, one good side mission point, that the rebel army, got their silence, gave them the ability to override machines, but these bandits, Sons of Prometheus, took it too hard and really overrid a lot of machines, and we are now coming to a close to that storyline. And probably make the connection back to silence.
Time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regala's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on...
So, the game is making a massive mistake right here. Or it is lending the foundation for a plot to happen. Because the main problem with this conversation is first of all, Silence wasn't looking at Aloy, so I thought this was just a video recording. So this entire dialogue from him could be a prediction of Aloy's dialogue, and he just responds preemptively. That is something I would actually put into Silence's skill set, that he would be able to do that. But since he's a very manipulative motherfucker, here it's if it's not that this conversation is happening, it's then compromising this facility. This was supposed to be the seed for new humanity to prosper. And that is something where we are currently not wanting to silence to know about this facility. So if this is a real-time conversation, then he will be able to pinpoint the location to this facility. So either this is set up for a plot later on, and once again our main character is being dumb, or this is just a video recording and Silence is just a very intelligent motherfucker.
Vaughn, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again.
But no, his eyes, his head at least tracked Aloy for a bit there.
I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
So like I said, Aloy is being... Bro, I can't even say less than smart anymore. Man. This is a whole new level of stupid. This is like giving Gaia to the swarm straight up, or to the Zenith.
They set up a camp there as well, I see. You're back. Let us
So
speak
about
then.
your arm.
How's it going with the arm?
It is nearly complete, but I'm still adjusting the fittings. Soon, I must test it.
Looking forward to it. I should leave.
Proceed with caution.
I guess he will have the arm latest when we are in the big showdown, you know? And yeah, the big showdown with her Festies. So Zoe here had a quest line to hijack some fertilization machines, some farming machines, to repair the old ones, since they cannot be factory recalled for a while and making errors.
I wonder what it's like
Um,
in space.
wasting the
sounds like
lands and
lonely.
stuff.
Ask me.
So we got a hotfix situation where we liberated some cores and reprogrammed them to hopefully put them back to factory settings.
Aloy, you made it back to us. Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes, it's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise. I'll let you know when I've delivered the reboot code to So, T, and Do.
Good. When you're underway, I'll do the same for the land gods at Plainsong.
To recap really quick, or reset really quick, So we liberated those machine cores, and from what I remember, the story was that these cores would store the data. And we would have to replace the cores in those machine guards. So simply getting the codes into my focus isn't cutting it.
Aloy, did you need anything?
I should get back up.
We'll make sure.
Maybe. It's about the Tenakth rebels and the Oseram.
Really? Well, that doesn't sound good. Let me know how I can help.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Pretty much. And they have focuses too.
Well, that's just great.
I found out who's running them. A woman named Sarah. Does that ring any bells?
Oh no. Remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? She was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. Real bad. I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
Well, she's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. We have to find out where she's operating from, and stop her.
Way back, when we first met. You came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? And there's a chance Sarah's getting some of her supplies from the claim. The only way she'd get those is if her lackeys smuggled them through Barren Light.
Well, their focuses would make it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
But if I'm there waiting for them...
You could scan for their focuses. Pick them out from the crowd.
If an Oseram's wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
All right. I'll keep tracking her people out west. You let me know if you find anything in Barren Light.
We'll find her. We have to. It's thugs like her who murder my sister.
That's my guardsman.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
And let me know if you find any Sons of Prometheus in Barren Light.
I will. Don't worry.
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send all kinds of messages back in the day.
All over the world, too.
So I want to talk to
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like
Gaia.
that.
Welcome back.
Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
I'll be on my way.
I wish you safe travels.
Wait, let's talk about subordinate
I'm back,
functions
Gaia.
anyways.
Hello, Aloy. What would you like to discuss?
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been
All or were prevent
attain.
but
Correct.
the missing subordinate functions.
Art elude upon all.
Pharaoh, huh?
He appeared
All three or were. Do you still need?
restoring their empowering my unfortunate attaining them.
I guess our best, but we'll need.
Correct.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.